production of Cinderella. Before we begin the show, just a friendly reminder that phones should be silenced. We'd really appreciate it. Phones are very distracting and these performers have been working very hard. Another reminder, flash photography is not allowed, so please do not turn your phones on. Without further ado, please put your hands together for Mission Oak's performance of Cinderella.
wish I was doing something more important with my life.
Not again.
Worried about that self-worth again, Prince Topher?
It all just comes too easily.
The fact remains, sire, you will be king, and very soon. When your sainted mother and father passed away and left you in my charge, I promised them when you came of age, you'd be ready for your reign.
I know, Sebastian, I know. And I guess I'm ready to be a king. The thing of it is, I don't even know who I am yet.
I'm sure it will come to you. Until then, might I suggest faking it?
Really?
You wouldn't be the first, and you wouldn't be the last.
To the castle?
To the castle. Buttercup! Still, these questions, they nag me. Nag. Oh no, not you, Buttercup. I just wondered. Me, who am I? From perfect sky. A bum who wants to do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A kid whose voice is way off key, loves to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I but the guy I am? That's who I.
Christopher Rupert, Slayer of Dragons, takes the list of ogres, destroyer of ravens and giants, no friends and gargoyles, nice to the needy, sportsmen and poets, a guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb.
Just a second. But the guy I am.
He's our hero,
That's right.
such perfection.
Super guy.
He's the kind of guy we'd all like to be.
I really appreciate that.
What's the use of self-reflection?
Too much.
Sure self-proclaim. When you are here, people will see there is no one quite like me. Royal mighty,
Who am I? A
Slayer of Dragons,
perfect guy. A church destroyer who do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A child whose voice is way off key, wants to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb.
Savior of me,
Who am I but the guy I am? If that's what
you there, impoverished person, fetch us some water.
Yes, sir.
Don't talk to her that way. How do you know she's poor?
Look at her, she's filthy.
Here are, sir.
Thank you, young lady. That's very kind of you.
It's just water.
Give her some money.
Really?
Yes, it is charity. You have
I'm
things,
so sorry.
and she doesn't. You are going to give her some of your things, so she doesn't have a revolution and take all your things.
Spare change! Annie, spare change!
The moment charity is mentioned, out comes every layabout.
Here, our old woman.
Thank you. Bless you, kind sir.
Be careful, my lord. Many of the very poor have weapons.
Be gone with yourself.
No, good sirs, this is merely Crazy Marie. She comes to town only to gather what others throw away. She is gentle in every way, sweet and delicate, but nuts.
She's harmless, I can tell. Sebastian, Lord Pinkleton, sheathe your swords. You're a very good friend to Marie. How lucky she is to have a true friend such as you. I wish I had a true friend.
I'm standing right here.
Shall we continue? We shall continue. Be well, young lady.
Oh, I don't want charity.
Take the coin then as a gift, an affirmation for a true friend in this world. Buttercup? sorry. Lost my mind.
Thank you for saving my life, Cinderella. I shall return the favor.
I didn't do it to have a favor returned.
I have a shawl here that only has a few holes and smells of cabbage. You can wear it.
Oh, not necessary. What a handsome man that was, and so kind and generous.
Oh, that is not but a man, but our very own Prince Topher. He has just returned to us from the university, and he is to be crowned king.
That man, overhauled later, but he appears to have a heart, a mind, a soul. It can't be, Marie. You're crazy.
Yes, I am. But look at your corn, dear.
Why, it is him! From the left, such silly ears, and the crown doesn't help things. He should wear a floppy hat. Here, Marie, take this. Buy yourself something warm to eat.
Why is it always the very poorest of the most generous? It breaks my heart.
Here is our Jean-Michel. He will spout gibberish now and bore us.
Be nice. Good day, Jean-Michel.
And do you know why the poorest are the kindest, Ella? And crazy, Marie?
No, but I'm sure you're about to be most forthcoming.
Because it is a corrupt system with a smashed moral compass.
You shall forgive me if I just stagger about and mutter.
Today, I shall go to the castle and protest the corruption that riddles our government. You must come with me.
Cinderella!
You are in great danger.
I shall shout to the prince. You have no place but to listen.
Cinderella!
I have a vision of what this kingdom could be.
Cinderella! Help me with my parcel this instant! Cinderella, lazy stepdaughter, help me with my package! Careful! Careful! No one knows the extreme torture I'm subjected to. I'm ignoring that. Charlotte, Gabrielle, come, daughters, come! We're here, Mama. We're exhausted being as beautiful as we look. Cinderella, help your stepsisters with their shrewd purchases. Into the house, daughters. The real ones. Madame isn't always so terrible. Sometimes she sleeps.
Gabrielle, I brought from university a book for you with pictures of how people in other lands live and how they govern. Norway, Italy, Japan.
I've only mentioned my interest in these places in passing. And you have brought a whole book? Couldn't you?
And 4 days from now, I would like to take you on a date. I'm organizing a soup kitchen. We need someone to stir. And ladle.
Gabrielle, do not talk to that man. We are teetering precariously between upper middle class and lower upper class. We cannot be seen talking with a revolutionary. Into the house at once.
Why do I care? Why do I try? I will never be good enough for her. I shall take this book and burn it!
Why not give the book to Ella?
Yes, Jean-Michel, I'd love to take a look at your book about how other countries live.
Then here, Ella, take it. I shall go my own way, live my own life. I'm a loner! You're coming with me, right?
Of course.
Good.
A book? It's been so long since I've had something just me. Cinderella, get in there and clean the kitchen. It's already done. Then prepare the dinner. It's on the stove. Then the beds must... The beds are turned down and your bed clothing is all laid out. Well, where'd you get that book? Jean-Michel gave it to me. So nice that people just give you gifts. Still daddy's little girl. And what's this doing here? That's my father's coat. Really? It's rags. It's all I have to remember him by. It's rags now. Clean the porch with these rags. I'm as mild and sweet as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner.
stumped the boards and treating me with what?
105 requests.
Seems a
I'll
lot.
take that. Majestic Highness, in honor of your upcoming coronation, we proudly proclaim your kingdom a land of plenty and bounty. Now, might I have the imprimatur of your ring on this other important announcement?
Yes. What's it for?
It's complicated. Do you really want me to go into it?
Prince Topher, listen!
What was that?
The people are being treated unfairly by your government.
Who's that yelling from the other side of the moat?
You must be responsible for your actions.
He seems upset.
Rabble-rouser, ignore him! I have this new law that forbids any... Actually, if you give me the ring, it'll save me the trip.
Shouldn't we listen to what he has to say?
Your parents had good fortune to be royalty in time of plenty, but since their unfortunate demise, I've done my best to raise you in the finest of schools. I've done my best to run this country.
Hello, I'm still talking here.
We should at least invite him up for a talk.
Ignore him.
If you will listen, I won't give up. I'll shout this to town square.
Shout this to town square. Perhaps it's time for a distraction.
What kind of distraction?
A royal wedding.
Wow, and does that work?
Like a dream every time.
But who will get married?
Well, you.
That's just silly. I don't know any girls. I went to an all-boys school out in the woods, and then attended an all-male university on an island. Why would you do that to me?
Oh, for this magnificent day, we are gonna find you a bride. Oh, happy the day.
This is nonsense. How will you find me a bride?
We shall have a magnificent ball, dancing, la la la.
What?
And every eligible young woman who can afford a gown will attend. That's an excellent selection process right there. If you can't afford a gown, you have no business marrying a prince. Our guests shall be in masks, and you will dance with every girl. And at the stroke of midnight, everyone will remove their masks, and we will have found you a bride.
That's fast.
King and queen on the throne, and I'll be there to guide you through all your decisions. It's really a win-win.
But how would any woman fall in love with me so quickly?
A valid question, which we will answer sometime soon. Now, Lord Pinkleton, it's time for a pronouncement. An announcement! His Royal Highness Christopher.
Please don't say my whole name.
Vladimir, Carl
So embarrassing.
Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot
Herman.
Gregory James is giving a ball.
Sebastian, dancing? Can we talk about this, please?
Now is the time to act. No other time will do. So live and pay your price. Don't give away your heart. Don't take what the world gives you. Now is the time to live. No other time is real. Yesterday has gone. Tomorrow is a guess. Today you can see and feel. No, listen. Tinkers, train people, fishmongers. I shout to the prince, but he does not listen. If he and Sebastian would take the land from the very forest, it's only a matter of time they take this from all of us. To be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
The prince is giving a ball! The prince is giving a ball!
A ball and that's not all.
The prince is giving a ball! The prince is giving a ball!
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a ball.
He's giving a ball?
The prince is for Rupert, Windermere, Vladimir, Carl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman, Gregory James is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a what?
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. His Majesty has this decree to attend the ball. All one requires is an invitation and suitably fashionable attire. And the prince shall choose a woman from the ball to be his bride. That means anyone can be the queen.
Will he want a taller girl, or will he want a stronger girl, or will he want a smaller girl? The prince is giving a ball.
I wish I were an older girl.
I wish I were a younger girl. I wish I were an older girl. The prince is giving a ball.
I wish I don't wish anymore. But now I wish a lot of things I never wished before. I wish I had, I wish I could, I wish I might, I wish I would, I wish I were inside. The prince is really a
a poppycock and squaddle. The prince is giving a ball.
Cinderella, after you're finished finish tightening delicate Charlotte's corset.
I can taste my lunch.
We must move on to Gabrielle's hair. It's beginning to look, I fear, like a Bavarian pretzel. Cinderella. 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 It is the most amusing name. She sits by the cinders of the fire, and her name is Ella, so I call her Cinderella. Oh, why don't I have any friends?
Face Mama, you are well versed in the art of ridicule.
I do have a flair for it, don't I, actual daughter? Cinderella! Watch. Cinderella, hurry, get dressed, get ready for the ball. You're gonna find a husband, am I? Ridicule. Who caught it?
I did. That's terrible.
Who can that be, and at this hour? Everyone clear out of here and finish getting ready while I get rid of this imbecile. Get that dress on, Charlotte! What brand of idiot would... Why, Sebastian! What an unexpected delight!
Good evening, madame. I have but a moment. I invite you to hang upon my every word.
Invitation accepted.
Tonight's ball shall be in masks. The prince will be in the white mask. What color mask will your daughter Gabrielle be wearing?
Why pink?
Well, if the daughter is anything like the mother, I think the pink mask and white mask should meet and fall in love.
Are you implying what I am inferring?
Your daughter is all part of my master plan.
You are brilliant!
And you are perceptive. I shall see you at the ball. Together we shall make this so.
Cinderella! Charlotte! Gabrielle! Gabrielle! Oh, my Gabrielle, just look at you. You too, Charlotte, but really look at Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the orange box. From Venice, a piece of glass spun to perfection, more valuable than diamonds. Each of us shall wear the tiniest bit of hand-blown Venetian glass. Allow me to place this tiny bauble around the neck of my courageous Charlotte. Allow me to place this tiny bauble around the neck of my beautiful daughter Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the perfume. Who can that be? It must be good news.
Good evening, madam. Gabrielle, please forgive me for disrupting your momentous evening tonight. I picked these flowers myself.
Thank you, Jean-Michel. They're so beautiful.
And for the mother of the most beautiful girl in all of God's creation, I've gathered these myself and...
Get out of this house! You are not welcome here!
But would you perhaps consider...
Get out! And take your simple pleasures with you!
Madame, don't be rude. That was so nice.
No! Plans! There are plans. Plans that do not involve Mr. Soapbox.
But he means well, and I think he likes me.
Let me tell you about love, Miss Flowers in your hand and dreams in your head. I married your father for love. He died, and I cried. Then I married Cinderella's father for money. He died, and I got a house. 7:30, ball preparation, double time. Cinderella, my shoes. Gabrielle, do your sister's face. Cinderella, Venetian glass. Oh, hurry up, would you? I can't see! Hurry up! I'm hungry! Feed the baby! Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Then the prince we shall ensnare. Expensive bracelet, necklace, invitations! Let us storm the castle, lovely daughters. Tonight is the night that everything changes. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Cinderella's not going anywhere.
One of the flowers in the bouquet was a wild rose. Its thorn caught my lip. I should go up to the prince. Cut his lip.
Oh, now!
Make him drink lemonade. Oh, it will sting.
That's just cruel.
Enough of teasing as it is. Now is the time for us, the merchants, the tradespeople, to march up to the palace steps and speak to him instead of having this fancy ball.
You should do that. You should go up to the prince and talk to him.
He'll never listen. He uses his castle to hide from the truth. The only thing funnier is you going to the ball. Ask him when he'll start noticing that people's lands are getting taken away. That's absurd.
Jean-Michel! What if I could go to the ball? And if I had a dress, then I think I might look sort of nice. I am in the royal palace of all places, when I meet the finest prince you've ever seen. And the color on my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. I am cool and flirtatious when alone with the prince. I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corner, all alone in my own little
Golden-roll and fiddle-dee-dee. Fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-fa. All the wishes in the world are poppycock and squaddle.
Oh, crazy Marie, are you mocking me with your gibberish?
Yes. Golden-roll and fiddle-dee-dee. Fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-fa. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
But what if I do have a dream to see the prince again and tell him what life in his kingdom is really like and what it could be?
Exactly, to have him fall in love with you.
No one will fall in love with me. Why do you come to visit me tonight?
I just knew I would find you in the same little chair, in the pale pink mist of a foolish dream.
I am being foolish.
Then be foolish with me. Tell me, what do you dream of?
Why, an invitation to the ball, I guess.
Right here. Here's an invitation.
What? But it's torn.
Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just go. Now tell me, what else do you dream of?
A white gown, I imagine. A beautiful white gown sewn up with pearls and jewels and a tiara of diamonds.
And on your feet?
Why, the most beautiful Barreau grain pumps, I'd imagine.
No, better. Shoes made entirely of the Venetian glass that your stepmother loves so much in her trinkets and balls.
Oh, I'd be the envy of all, but how would I get to the ball?
Well, this pumpkin in the corner over here,
Yes?
I turned it into a golden carriage.
And horses?
These mice trapped in this cage?
Oh, and a fox is a footman, and a raccoon is a driver. Well, you are crazy, Marie. In order to do that, you'd have to. I read it somewhere. It's something magical. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Those magical, like mythical. Oh, I know. In order to do that, you'd have to be a fairy godmother.
Oh, you'd be surprised how many beautiful gowns have crazy women in them.
Are you really my fairy godmother?
Why, of course, my child. Actually, I'm everyone's fairy godmother. But you're the only one that's shown me generosity, charity, and kindness.
But that's so improbable. Implausible.
all. You can make it all happen.
Never, I couldn't.
You're right. It's all so impossible.
I just,
For a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carrot.
but you just said
Impossible. For a plain cookie bucket and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 white mice will never meet 4 white horses. Such fools are all that they'll be of courses. Impossible.
For the world is full of zanies and fools who won't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because he's stacked in teary-eyed jokes, keep building up impossible hopes. Impossible things are happening every day. It's the most beautiful gown in all the land.
And now, as promised in our laughter, glass slippers. But Cinderella, I must tell you, all this magic is very powerful, but it wears off at midnight. So go to the ball in the name of every girl who's ever wanted to go to a ball. Go in the name of every girl who's ever wanted to change the world she lives in. Go with the promise of possibility.
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carrot. It's possible.
Wrong. I got married royalty on my mind. So, which one is he?
Well, maybe it's me.
Not likely. You're no prince. You're ordinary.
What makes you think I'm ordinary?
We're doing a gavotte and you can't even keep the beat. As soon as we get to the wall, you're gonna trip over your 2 left feet and land on your flat little bottom. End of discussion.
I hope to talk to you later.
I've moved on.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Oh, lovely dance, isn't it? I hope my dancing's alright.
Oh, your dancing's absolutely princely. I let that slip out.
You know,
I would know why you can't be prince anywhere.
the last provisional.
Thanks for the heads up. Ugh. I think she does now.
Well,
So,
tell me about yourself.
what would it please you to know, Your Highness?
What are your interests?
Why, whatever your interests are, Your Highness.
Okay,
Your Majestic Highness, just because I was playing hard to get doesn't mean I'm hard to get.
really creepy. Sebastian, I don't think I can do this anymore. I'm sorry.
It's a prince! Ah!
It's time to play ridicule. Everyone, take sides.
What happened to the nice girl?
Ignore her. We're playing ridicule. You'll be the judge. 2 circles will spin, and when the music stops, 2 players will try to out-ridicule each other. Let's find you a bride.
One and 2 and 3.
Oh, but my dear, I love that dress, no matter how many times I see it. Why, I remember that dress was first in fashion when I was a younger girl.
Please do not speak of your childhood, as I'm not bringing along a copy of the Old Testament to follow along.
Winner!
What do you even call that?
Well, it's awfully sophisticated.
It just seems like cruelty.
Sophisticated cruelty. There's a slight difference there. I'm forgetting what it is.
I don't think I want to play this game.
Here we are with another round. At the ready.
1 and 2 and 3.
Age before beauty. You first, dear. You have such a wonderful speaking voice. Have you ever considered reciting poetry?
Huh?
Say it. Do it. Come on, the anticipation is killing me. Do the ridicule. No, I just think you have a really wonderful speaking voice, and I just love the feather in your hair. It really brings out your eyes. Why are you doing this to me?
What is this bewitchery you practice?
It's just kindness.
Kindness?
Yeah, ridicule isn't done anywhere anymore. It's all kindness now, even in the French courts.
Kindness.
You know, compassion?
Who are you, you strange woman?
I don't know who she is, but she is very wealthy indeed. And have you seen her feet? Venetian glass. My resentment is all consuming.
I like this kindness. I shall be the first to try it. Isn't it wonderful to have such a pleasant young lady in our court?
Thank you, and it's amazing this wonderful event you're throwing.
It's like every time they speak, a part of me dies.
I just saw vanilla cake on the buffet. I love vanilla cake. Thank you to whoever made it. This room is filled with laughter and warmth.
It's just like it was during the reign of Prince George III.
Make it rain in anticipation of this. Those were the glory days.
So are these.
What magnificent guests you have. Ha ha ha!
so comfortable with you. I feel as if we've met before. "10 minutes ago, I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling. The room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured our how do you do. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel, with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love, I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again. I'm sorry to be so persuasive. I've just met you. I'm not usually this way with people I've just met. Events like this, I just feel like, what am I doing here? Like such a phony.
I feel the same.
You do?
Yes.
Me too. My name is...
Topher, short for Christopher. I know.
Have we met before?
Yes, and we're seeing each other for the first time right now. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found him, I have found him.
just found you.
I don't want to, but I must.
Don't leave.
Prince Silver, you have to open your eyes to what's happening in your kingdom. People are having their lands taken away. You must open your eyes. You must.
I don't think that's kind. How can you call that kindness?
This is so wonderful. You are so wonderful, but I have to go.
Wait, young lady, please. Please, wait. Stop.
Your Highness! Your Highness!
Shayla, get here!
Wait, I don't even know your name. Wait, I don't even know your name. She's gone. She left in a golden carriage. We must find her.
Madame, we'll take your carriage.
We have the room.
Leave one of your daughters behind them.
After her. She is my destiny.
But, what just happened? No, like, seriously, what just happened? Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me? She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm and a very little trouble. I could break her little arm. Why would a fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me? Her face is exquisite, I suppose, but not more exquisite than a rose's. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a doze's. Her neck is no wider than a swan's. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is a fellow going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
Ah, footwear is now falling from the sky.
It's gone. The golden carriage. It took a shortcut straight to the woods. Gentlemen, lanterns. We must find her. It's the last thing we do. She is my lady.
It's a pity I'm as pretty, and I really like the way he holds a room. Clever, cunning, ever charming. How do I make him see I'm special? Aww, it's a pity I'm as pretty, plus I've got the patience of a perfect saint. So I'm waiting, always waiting. Nevertheless, I'm in a mess. Loosen my dress. Help me, I'm starting to faint. A fellow wants a girl like her, a girl who isn't dizzy. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a high-strung girl like me? Her face is exquisite, I suppose, but not more exquisite than a rose's. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a doze's. Her neck is no wider than a swan's. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is a fellow going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter
eastern road, a golden carriage. Minutes ago, I held her.
Your Majesty, I saw the carriage, and this I cannot explain. It simply flew into the mist. Impossible, I know.
Impossible? Then we shall do the impossible. 10 minutes ago, we were dancing in the palace of all places, and her gown was like a cloud of snowy white. How the moonlight shone its beams upon our faces, till she vanished like a phantom in the night. I just know I will find you. You're the girl of my dreams, and the thrill is more than my heart can bear. Look, a carriage. That's it. That's the one. After her.
very slim in his coat of snowy hue.
No, the other way!
When he walked across the ballroom floor, divine. And as the ladies turn their heads, well, naturally I turned mine. The chandeliers were shooting stars, the drums and horns and soft guitars were sounding more like nightingales. The window curtains blew like sails, and I was floating just above the floor, feeling slightly taller than before. He was tall, very tall, and his eyes were clear and When I first left this house in my carriage, I was quite convinced that my daughter would be queen, and I would never have to come back here to this. And now, well, I'm back here to this. Was the ball a disappointment, madame? The prince, despite his being well-born and raised with great care by our Lord Protector, showed the most appalling manners at the ball. Appalling! He spent the entire night dancing and talking with this little nobody. How did Charlotte and Gabrielle take that?
The prince has fallen head over heels for someone else. If he keeps on acting like this, I might not want to go out with him.
What was going on in his thick highness's thick skull?
The way he talked to her with respect. I hope no one ever talks to me that way.
If that woman had any morality or sense of what's right in this world, she would not have appeared at the ball at all.
But can't you imagine what she must have felt like, arriving at the ball and meeting the man of her dreams?
I cannot, for my mind has no place for such puerile rank.
I can imagine it, I think.
I can imagine it.
I can imagine it, and I have no imagination.
When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with a wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. And at last you see the towers of the palace silhouetted on the sky above the park, and below them is a row of lighted windows like a lovely diamond necklace in the dark.
It looks that way, the way you say.
She talks as if she knows. I do not know these things are so. I only just suppose. I suppose that when you come into the ballroom and the room itself is floating in the air, you are suddenly confronted by His Highness. You are frozen like a statue on the stair. You are afraid you'll hear the way your heart is beating, and you know you mustn't make the first advance. You are seriously thinking of retreating when you seem to hear Him asking you to dance. You make a bow, a timid bow, and shyly answer yes. How would you know that this is so? I do no more than guess.
You can guess till you're blue in the face, but you can't even picture such a man. He is more than a prince, he's an ace.
But sisters, I really think I can.
Can what?
I think that I can picture such a man. You
trying to imagine it.
I'm throwing caution to the wind. I am imagining it as well. Just imagine what that girl would have been feeling like when dancing with the prince. A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you while he is whispering, "Darling, I love you." You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you'll keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night. Charlotte, play the pianoforte.
Oh yes, Charlotte, please do. Okay, but it's not gonna be good. A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. La 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 la. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you while he is whispering,
Darling, I love you.
you say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you'll keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you while he is whispering, "Darling, I love you." You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you'll keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, 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 lovely night.
Isn't it so nice how the needy just keep on going? Get up. Put away the... whatever you call it. The only thing I have to comfort me after this disastrous evening is how the prince looked so completely devastated when his dream date ran away.
The look on his face, the chatter in the ballroom, my guess is that up close she was physically unappealing.
To bed, my lovely daughters. Cinderella, you stay here and clean up this pigsty of a parlor. Why is there a pumpkin on the table? It makes no design sense.
Is there anything else you'd like to know about tonight, Ella?
No, it seems like a really marvelous ball. I just wish I could have been there.
How did you know all of that happened at the ball this evening?
I supposed it, imagined it, had a vision.
Interesting. Quick, how many fingers am I holding behind my back? 2, 3. Fascinating. Where are your visions now?
You're being silly, you're just picking on me because I said the prince was wearing a purple jacket.
You didn't say that, and he was. Something's going on here.
You're being absurd, more than usual. I need to finish up and...
Let me help you with that. Your hand is so rough and calloused from work. Just like the hand of the woman I shook this evening. The one who danced with the prince.
I don't know
It
which...
was you, wasn't it? It was you! How did you dance in glass shoes?
You sure you won't tell the others, Charlotte and Madame?
No, never.
Are you mad that I stole the prince away from you?
I will confess a secret to you. I never loved the prince. Or even liked him. There's someone else that I want.
How wonderful for you! Who is it?
Well, Madame hates him.
Madame, hating him doesn't narrow the field. Who is it?
If I promise to keep your secret of the prince, will you promise to keep my secret of forbidden love?
I can and I will.
It's Jean-Michel, the firebrand.
He's a good man and seems angry for all the right reasons.
He wants to change the world. Gotta love a guy like that.
You may one day win Jean-Michel, but I will never win Prince Topher. If he saw who I truly was, he'd never want me.
That's not true. He'd love you for who you really are.
I don't see how.
Well, if Madame ever saw me with Jean-Michel, oh, I shudder to think what she might do. Are you sure you can keep my secret?
I can. We should have a secret. Then we'll make us
Co-conspirators.
friends.
Sisters.
May we both find our loves.
And our lives. The stars in a hazy heaven, trembling above me.
Dance when he promised always to love me.
The day came through.
Away I flew, but on my lips he left a kiss.
All my life I'll dream of this
Lovely,
lovely night.
I wake in the loneliness of sunrise, when the deep purple heaven turns blue, and start to pray as I pray each day, that I'll hear some word from you. I lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver flake sea, and ask the moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me? I have found her, she's my angel, with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing and flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. I lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver flake sea, and ask the moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me? Will my love come home to me?
Honestly, sire, 3 nights in a row you search and here it is, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's as if you're testing my good nature. The moment that woman in white ran off, which we all must agree implies a police record. The moment she ran off, you don't want to dance with any of the other girls.
Sebastian, are there poor people in this kingdom who are having their lands taken from them?
If there were, I'd tell you.
Do they need our help?
They all donated joyfully. Ignore this talk. Where did you hear it?
The girl.
I don't know that she's to be trusted. Please, sire, come back to the palace. The work is piling up.
No, something isn't right.
Well, as you say, sire, the ring.
Oh, what are you stamping this time?
It's nothing much. Hardly worth troubling your beautiful mind.
Well, let me read it.
I should explain before.
I'll read this on my own. Thanks.
Your majestic highness, please, let's go back to the palace and allow me to draw up some coverage. You don't want to...
I'll read this now, thank you. I'll ask you if I need anything explained. If I can get this open.
Sebastian!
Sire, I can explain.
How could you do this in my name?
I'm maintaining this life for you. Without my watchful eye, you should be a pauper. Would you like that?
I want that girl. The one who talks. I want to talk to that girl.
A troublemaker.
We're having another ball. No, a banquet, and she'll come to that.
She won't come. This is lunacy.
She will come. And you're inviting everyone in the kingdom.
Don't forget who you're talking to.
And don't you forget who you're talking to. Now, we're having a banquet tonight, and I'm finding that girl.
Very well, sire. She won't come. You don't even know her name. And if she really thought you were worthy of all her high ideals, she would have stayed.
A banquet!
The prince is looking dreamy-eyed. He has since giving the ball. Yet still he wants to find his bride, the one he lost at the ball. So spread the word throughout the land. The prince is throwing a banquet. It is his wish that the woman he met at the ball will attend. As for the rest of us, well, what can I say? There's gonna be a ham! Talk it back to me! And of course, I want to keep an eye on what women are there. I'm not giving up control this time. Spread the word!
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a banquet tonight! Invitation only!
Cinderella, where are you? Cinderella, where can you be?
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, don't be angry, I can't find his lady. Hoping to see her, asking where is she?
Cinderella, where is she?
Gregory James is giving!
Cinderella! A banquet? How can the prince do this? It seems cruel beyond measure. Now granted, I have never looked lovelier, but my physical perfection comes at a price. Gloves. That's what it is. Cinderella, where are my gloves?
Ella, over here. Don't tell her you know where the gloves are quite yet. Yes, I know she'll be abusive later, but trust me, this shall be worth it. I am going to tell Madame that I'm sick.
Oh,
and
I'm
not really sick. I'm pretending. Like when Charlotte was in school and pretended to be sick to get out of the things she didn't want to do, like the 3rd and 4th grades. I will be sick just as we are leaving for the carriage. Madame and Charlotte will go without me. Then I will change back into my regular clothes and meet my secret crush, Jean-Michel. I'm taking him up on his offer to help in a soup kitchen.
A soup kitchen?
I get to ladle! You heard me. And guess what will happen to my beautiful dress and invitation? I shall loan them both to you, and you will go in my stead and meet the prince and fall in love and get married and exact revenge on Madame and try to keep Jean-Michel out of the stockade. Tra-la-la-la, the way my mind works.
Cinderella, I can't find my gloves!
Oh, and don't worry about Madame. She never notices anything that isn't her.
They're right here, Madame.
Why did you not tell me you had the gloves, foolish child? Charlotte, make haste, and those shoes are delicate and dainty. My feet burn with the heat of 1,000 suns. To the carriage, daughters.
Ooh, Madame, my stomach. I must have eaten something that disagrees with me.
No. This cannot prevent me from going to the banquet tonight.
Go. You go without me. Go let Charlotte meet the prince and steal him from the homely girl from the ball. Go let Charlotte become queen. I can make that work.
I shall do this battle with only half my troops. Cinderella, fetch the physician. If Gabrielle is better, send her to the castle immediately. Gabrielle, get better. I insist on it. Keep your invitation.
Thank you. I'll come if I feel better.
Not on the dress! Charlotte, to the carriage.
Quickly, I'll change and you knock on the window.
locked back. Then open it.
Hello, Ella.
Hello, Jean-Michel.
I'm sick of hiding in the shadows like a fearful person.
Would you rather see Madame?
Hiding's nice.
How are you this evening?
I'm wound up like a tick. Tonight, me and Gabrielle are going out to the greengrocer and begging for whatever scraps he has left. Then, we shall slave over a hot stove and serve a meal to the very needy. I hope she doesn't expect this much fun every night.
Good evening, Jean-Michel.
Good evening, Gabrielle. Wow, I much prefer you in the simple attire. You no longer look like a carnival attraction.
You speak such kind words to me all the day long. And what of the soup kitchen this evening?
Our first responsibility is with the poor. Then we shall march to the palace steps and speak to the prince. We only have one thing to worry about.
What's that?
Don't even speak to me.
Well, Ella might be a help. You know she talked to the prince.
What? I'll talk to the prince?
She went to the ball. They were talking about the kingdom and how to make things better.
What? Do you know what this means? If I'll already talk to the prince, then I can talk to the prince. And he might be open to my suggestion. What do you call this feeling I have?
Optimism.
Optimism. I have to try this more often.
You can march up to the prince and talk to him.
I can march up to the prince and talk to him.
You can be a leader.
I can be a leader.
You can't be my boyfriend.
I can be a boy. Whoa, left turn. What are you doing? This looks very counter-revolutionary.
I like the man that wants to change the world, but I also like the man that bought me flowers.
Who got you flowers? Oh, I did. No, I couldn't.
You just said so. Optimism.
Optimism?
Let yourself go.
I can be your boyfriend.
Yes.
Am I your boyfriend?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's how it is. Mama, my own daughter, my flesh and blood deceiving me with someone so decidedly unsuitable. I had plans for you, Gabrielle. I had created a life for you, and this is how you show your gratitude?
All dressed up and ready for court. How do I look?
And you! Do you think you could go to court? I never loved your father. I only wanted him for his money, and you've been nothing but a nuisance to me since the day he died. You think you can wear a beautiful gown? You think that's acceptable? You should be in rags. Worn out rags, that is all you deserve. No! Poor people do not wear beautiful gowns. Mother, please stop. I am no longer your mother. And you, Gabrielle, get out of this house. You are no longer welcome here. And to the devil with you. I'll decide what to do with you later. Why did you have to make me doubt myself? I was doing so well.
Hurry, sweet child, or you shall be late to the banquet.
No, look, everything is ruined.
The prince needs you. He wants you.
I can't.
Why do you think he's having the second event tonight, to try to find you?
Every time I take a step forward, Madame pushes me back. The prince would never want me if he saw who I truly was. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep trying.
If you have a dream, then very soon, therefore after, you're going to have to fight for it. Why otherwise would you know the dream is yours?
But my life.
Exactly. It's your life. Beyond the voice that keeps insisting no, there is something more than doubting, breaking through the darkness, something that sets your heart aglow. Someone wants you, you know try. Move a mountain like the sky. Make a wish come true. There's music in you.
But I can't go to the banquet. This is all I have. It's in tatters.
Exactly. We need more tatters, more rags.
But
Rags, rags, rags. Tatters and shatters and rags, make the new from old. Tatters and rags and rags, spin them into gold. Let's see. Well, the glass slippers are already upon your feet. And oh yes, the book that Jean-Michel gave you about the entire world. Now you'll have the whole world to help you.
imagine it's a minute. Anything else?
No? Now you can be whatever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Love is the song you will sing your whole life Move a mountain like the sky. Make a wish come
Dinner is served.
This is still an option.
Well, it seems all our guests have arrived. It's time to start the banquet.
I'm waiting for her. She has to come.
Very well, sire. But be warned, this party is a pack of gossips. I'd hurry along if I were you.
Prince Topher!
You're here.
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm so
I knew if I
glad.
had a banquet you would come.
I'm sorry I'm running away before. It's just that.
And you're even more beautiful than I remembered.
Did you really have this banquet just for me?
I would have 100 banquets to find you.
And the thing being about me being more beautiful than you remembered, that's real too?
Yes, yes, of course.
Wow, what's you know about that?
I've been thinking about you and what you said about those people having their lands taken from them. I want to help, I just don't know how.
But you know that if you're going to be king one day, you have to start paying attention to what people tell you to ignore.
Yes, yes, I want to help all my people, not just the ones Sebastian lets me see. It's impossible.
That's gonna be more possible than you could possibly imagine. My friend Jean-Michel and my sister Gabrielle are headed here right now with some of your people to talk to you.
To talk to me, but if things are as bad as you say they are, then they'll be angry with me.
I think that if you can do battle with a giant or a dragon, you can handle some people who just want to talk to you.
Okay, you're good.
Just believe in me. They'll see the man that I see. They're coming!
Wait, what's your name?
Just trust me, because I'm your one true friend. Friends, come meet Prince Topher.
No, it's nice to meet you.
My sister, Gabrielle. Yvonne and her baby.
Ah, I see the resemblance.
And this is Sam.
It's an honor to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you.
Hey, this prince is alright.
Okay, I'm holding a baby.
You can talk to him like a person.
Prince Topher, Jean-Michel has something he'd like to say to you.
These people have had their homes, their lands taken from them. I've never said this a lot before, but now I know what it's like for someone I love to lose their home. We need to have our voices heard. We just can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
Yes, and trust me, I too know what it's like to be overlooked. I wanted help, but how?
Oh, it's here!
What's here?
Have you read it?
Oh, yes, a university.
Look, chapter 2.
Of course, chapter 2.
Chapter 2? I didn't make it that far.
Yes, people, I think I have a plan.
Long live Prince Topher, our future king.
Topher, what are you doing surrounded by all these ragamuffins?
Sebastian, you said no one in the kingdom needed help. What do you call these people?
From their attire, I assume artists.
We demand to have our voices heard.
A beheading would not be out of the place here.
Yes, everyone's voices must be heard. That's a very good idea.
What is going on?
Now there's a way for all to be seen and heard. It's in this book. In 1 month, we shall all vote for a new job. I shall create the post of Prime Minister, someone who will counsel me. I nominate our current Lord and Protector, Sebastian. But I also nominate this man, Jean-Michel. Let the people decide the way things are or the way things could be. And everyone, rich and poor, only gets one vote.
One person, one vote? Where's the fun in that?
People, in 1 month, I give you an election.
He's a plain and simple, complicated, fascinating.
Oh, right. Good idea. And now, everyone, into the castle for a free banquet.
You did it! I knew you could!
I did do it, and I think I know who I am now.
You seem so sure of yourself, so sure of everything.
I know the king I must be, just fair, kind-hearted. I found myself and you showed me the way.
You're smiling. I've seen you smile before, but just never like that.
I feel like I can answer any question that comes my way. But there's just one question I don't have an answer for. Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see in you a girl too lovely to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a love? To the banquet.
What time is it?
Only midnight. Why?
I have to go.
Again? Why?
I don't want to, but I must.
Wait! Guards! Please! Anyone! Oh, you're back! What? Huh? Aha!
It's 8 o'clock, another wonderful day in the kingdom. In 1 month, we shall have our first free election for Prime Minister. Our candidates are current Lord Protector Sebastian and Jean Michel. Also, tomorrow, all women come to the palace to try on the glass slipper. Whoever fits it shall be married to the prince. This is the biggest news cycle I have ever shouted. I'll be back at 11 with weather and sports. The prince intends to search until he finds the girl that fits the bill. But not the bill, the shoe, I mean a shoe to fit a queen. The shoe does not fit. The shoe does not fit.
We're finding that girl. The shoe is made of glass, so it can only fit one person. That's why she left it, right?
It does not look good.
How goes it?
Not well.
Now, when you try on the slipper, make eye contact with His Highness. For our family, you shall try on the slipper first.
First? You mean only? Nobody's seen Cinderella since we yelled at her 2 weeks ago. Nobody's seen Gabrielle since you found her with our maybe new Prime Minister. Wow, good call on that.
I don't know what is going on with this world. Everything I thought was holy and true is now trash. That which meant nothing to me now appears to mean everything.
Hey, me again.
I've just decided, if I become Prime Minister, I'm gonna marry you.
Wow, the stakes are really piling up now.
It does not fit.
Of course the shoe does not fit. I am not the girl. None of us are.
Was that the last eligible lady in the kingdom?
She appears to be, yes.
I told you she wouldn't come. Please, can we end this charade?
Has everyone truly tried on the slipper?
I haven't tried on the slipper.
To believe it. Yourself.
All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
Go ahead, try on the slipper. Make yourself ridiculous.
It's too rich.
You can do it!
That's my sister!
Have we met before?
Yes, and we are seeing each other for the first time right now.
The shoe fits.
It is you! You who danced with me! You who showed me my own kingdom and gave me water that day on Circe! Please! Don't run away again! I don't think I can bear it.
We both know how horribly I've treated you since your father's death. It is beyond reason to expect some of your famous kindness. I am not worthy. Madame, you have treated me horribly since the day that I met you. But now I offer you the 3 kindest words I know. I forgive you. Thank you.
Does that include me?
That probably means several hours of community service.
You're amazing. Could I maybe learn your name now?
Cinderella.
Cinderella! It's beautiful.
Thank you. It's a name that I once hated, but starting today, I think I'll keep. So that if anyone ever thinks anything's impossible, they'll just say my name and know better.
Cinderella, I love you so much. I don't know what to do.
Well, is marriage still on the table?
Yes. Yes, oh my, yes, you have to marry me. I mean, will you marry me? I mean, Cinderella. Just will you marry me?
Yes, my handsome prince, I will marry you. Love, I'm flying in the mountain and meadow and glen.
And I like it so well.
Ah.